What's up, guys? My name is Jalleh, and for those of you who know me, know that I'm usually on here doing something pertaining to music, but I thought today I would do something a little bit different. I'm going to recite for you a poem that I wrote that was a counter to a poem that I had seen on YouTube by Lauren Zuniga, who, by the way, is an awesome writer and poet. You should check her out. So it's nothing against Lauren personally, but it is in response to a poem that she wrote about abortion and women's rights. And so I just thought I would give my take on it. It's entitled The Gift to Breathe. I hope you guys enjoy it. You mean to tell me that I should choose my life over life? When I made the conscious choice to lay with him that night. You mean to tell me that the God-inspired truth you mock behind your rhyme and reason submits to submissiveness, and that every woman who hears and adheres to this is a fool? You begin to tell me that the Bible was inscribed upon your organs, transcribed by politicians and lawmakers before them as a premeditated ploy, if not to destroy, but to ignore them, meaning women, in the name of truth. The truth that our flesh was individually crafted and designed by the hands of the Maker, whom I call my Savior, for showing me favor and blessing my womb until I endured 10 hours of labor, giving birth to the sweetest resemblance of truth. You see, the truth is, my labor of pain and shame gave way to a labor of love, of which I toil in every day with a smile on my face, because his smile lights up every space of my heart. The same heart that pumped life into the makings of a spotless soul, encased in the framework you believe is okay to do away with, and it's okay with you because it's nameless. So let's refer to the child left nameless as it. It has no arms, no legs, is blind, but inspires people to see, looking past color, past obstacles, and encourages us to dream. And yes, it who is blind is capable to see because his gifts are beyond vision, scope, or focal acuity. His gift is the peace of God who gave him air to breathe. So it breathes in color, recognizes and heeds the voice of his mother, and takes the first steps in life to discover what we will never be able to uncover, because we, in fact, are the ones who are blind. Blinded by what we know to be right, fair, and just. Exchanging currency that reads in God we trust, but when it comes to exchanging our opinion on matters too hot to touch, we faint and blush, leaving it up to others to discuss. So what more to discuss than your lack of understanding? As you stand up on your soapbox and spew words reeked with the smell reminiscent of the feminist plight, am I less of a woman because I submitted to my father when trusting that the right decision is life? I beg of you, implore you, and pray that before you spit venom my way, you carefully think before you say, because you may have single-handedly been the catalyst in my destiny to encroach the hanger inside the secret place, exposing my child and myself to danger, as you casually say, do yourself a favor and rid the burden that lies ahead. That burden must at some point outweigh the empty, hollow promise you gave to a generation who thirst so badly to submit to and obey to some kind of truth. But the trouble remains that the truth can't be physically seen, heard, or spoken, and all three interrelated cry out desperately to be found blameless, shameless, tamed, and devamed, just like the child left nameless. And now I bet you are anxious for me to conclude. See, I'm not here to conform to and be a voice of the times, the yes and okays, and if it feels right, then it's fine. I'm here to shed some light on our dark conquest of truth. For I, once like you, was blind, but now see that the truth dwells within all humanity. God holds the key, and upon request will unlock us from the lies that bind our capacity to imagine life as it was created to be, granting us the gift to breathe.